Hey my beautiful Pisces gang, what's happening, what's crack-a-lackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, coming at you guys with my morning voice. Good morning, guys. I hope you guys are all doing well. This is actually going to be your December 15th through the 31st mid-month tarot reading. I hope you guys are well, and if so, let me know down in those comments down below. As always, these readings are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, that is all linked down in the description box down below. So with that all being said, Pisces, let's go ahead and get it cracking, and let's see what we got going on for the second half of your month. Messages for Pisces here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Throughout mid-December, 15th through the 31st. Messages for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout December, 15th through the 31st. All right, Pisces, excuse me. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and get one more shuffle, and let's see what we got going on, man. Hopefully we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Pisces, the overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Nine of Wands. You may be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Your current energy, we got here the Knight of Wands, person you're dealing with. We have the Four of Pentacles, and the outcome that's present for you, we have here the Five of Wands. So that's a lot of wands, a lot of fire sign energy. You really could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag. You could be connecting possibly with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. So the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Wands. These two energies combined, I definitely feel like you're trying to let something out, because the Nine of Wands is all about holding something in, being emotionally unavailable, not really focusing on talking about something or a certain situation. So I think you're getting ready to get something off your chest here, and taking a look at who you're connecting with, they're showing up as the Four of Pentacles. So right now, what this situation looks like is you're held back from somebody, they're held back from you, and you're getting ready to speak some truth. As for the outcome that's present, though, we have your Five of Wands. So it's not about starting conflict, Pisces. It's more about getting something off your chest, despite how the reaction is going to be taken. I feel like you have to say something to someone, and you're getting to that point where it's like, if I don't get this off my chest, if I don't let this out, I'm going to only continue to feel worse. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Why is the person Pisces is dealing with showing up as the Four of Pentacles? And we have here the Ace of Wands. And why is Pisces showing up as the Nine of Wands? Let's see what's going on there. And we have here the Magician. Pisces, I'm picking up on an energy where someone you're dealing with is just sweeping a lot of shit under the rug. Okay? Now, what does sweeping things under the rug mean? It means anytime you try to bring up something that is bothering you, any sort of kind of conflict that you're going through, the person you're dealing with is just like, and this is my impression of sweeping. It doesn't look that great, but either way, it feels to me like they're kind of blatantly ignoring what is upsetting you, and instead of being a solution to the problem, they're kind of just ignoring what you say, and I think it's starting to get to you here throughout the second half of the month. Now, keep in mind, these readings do mostly apply to people that you're romantically dealing with, but this can be a friend, a family member, or possibly a lover, even a coworker, but from what I'm feeling here overall, Pisces, you're connecting with somebody that's kind of sweeping shit under the rug, especially things that you feel are important and should be heard. So you don't feel like you're being heard, Pisces. You don't feel like you're being valued by the person you're dealing with, and that's starting to cause a lot of conflict. I think you're getting to the point where this is incredibly frustrating for you, because you feel that you should be able to express yourself to somebody that you love, but at the end of the day, the person that you love isn't being responsive to what you're trying to express. It seems to me like they just keep pushing it away and sweeping your problems under the rug, and that's something that's starting to get to you. I feel like for a while, Pisces, when this person would sweep your issues under the rug, it got you to the point where you didn't feel like opening up anymore. It made you very emotionally unavailable. But in the second half of December, I think you're coming to the realization of, I can't do this anymore. I need to fucking express myself. Like, I really feel Pisces getting that energy where it's like, you know what? No, here, it's my time to speak my truth now. I want you to sit down and listen. Here's my problems. Here's my issues. Here's why I'm upset with this relationship. Here's why I'm upset with something that you did. Like, it feels like you're going to completely express yourself, and you're going to be releasing a lot of the things that you've been holding back. And despite the reaction that makes the person you're dealing with feel, Pisces is like, I quite frankly don't care. You're going to let someone have it, okay? That's the energy that I'm seeing coming through here, Pisces. You're like, I had a lot on my mind, a lot on my chest, and I'm going to make sure you listen this time, okay? So there's no more energies of this person sweeping things under the rug, because Pisces, you're about to give them a handful, okay? Let's take a look at this Five of Wands. What's going on with the Five of Wands here? Why is this the outcome? And we have here Three of Pentacles. You're trying to get somebody to understand you. You're trying to get this person to realize what it is you're experiencing. And remember how I said the person you're dealing with kind of just ignores the problems that you're talking about. They sweep things under the rug. The reason why that is because clarifying the Four of Pentacles is the Ace of Wands. They just want to move on from any kind of conflict. They just want to move on from any kind of problems, you know? I feel like the individual you're dealing with is just trying to live in a very, fun, cool, calm, and collected energy, but they're not recognizing, like, yo, everybody has problems. Everybody has things that frustrate them. And at the end of the day, in a romantic relationship, communication is key. In any relationship, communication is key. So, Pisces, if you got some shit to talk about with somebody that you feel you can be vulnerable with, you would hope that they would be open and receptive to it and would be there to listen to you, not just sweep it under the rug. And if you're having conflict with your partner here and they're not taking any action to compromise and to work on the conflict that you feel is going on within the relationship, then at the same time, that is also incredibly frustrating, right? So yeah, we got a pretty intense reading going on here so far. So what I'm going to do, Pisces, is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'll take a look at how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout the second half of December. Then I'll take a look and see how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout the second half of December. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll see the outcome, okay? Now, in regards to who Pisces is dealing with, how do they feel towards Pisces? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout the second half of December? How does the person that Pisces is dealing with feel towards Pisces? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout the second half of December? 15th through the 31st. First card out, we have here the Hermit. Yeah. The Hermit mode is not them. And by the way, guys, sorry if I'm clearing my throat. Just, it's a morning thing for me, okay? So we have here the Hermit. It's not that they're physically distant from you. They are very much so emotionally distant from you, okay? You can be connecting with a Virgo, possibly. We also have here Seven of Pentacles. We have here Two of Cups. We have here Eight of Pentacles. We have here the Ace of Swords. And we have here the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. I think whoever you're dealing with is incredibly emotionally distant from this connection. And when I say emotionally distant, they're only distant from the problems or things that you're experiencing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have an issue, like, they check out, they clock out, I feel like the thing is that the person you're dealing with, sure, they invest into the fact that the two of you are together. And I'm sure that they invest other things into this relationship. But what they're not investing into this relationship is being an understanding, a sympathetic partner. I think that's what you need, Pisces. You need somebody to listen to you. You need somebody to understand you. You need somebody to value what it is you're going through and validate what it is you're experiencing. You're not feeling like you're getting validation from the person you're dealing with. And on their side of things, they feel like they do a lot for you. Eight of Pentacles. They're like, Pisces, well, I work so hard to keep you happy. I work so hard to provide for you. I work so hard to be the best partner that I can. But they're not recognizing that all that work they put in may be great, but they're not seeing the kind of work that they are not putting in and the things that they're not focusing on that are crucial to your romantic relationship. And those things that are crucial to your romantic relationship, once again, are you feeling validated, you feeling heard, you feeling like this person actually cares when you're going through something that upsets you. That's what it is that you want coming from the person you're connecting with. And with the Ace of Swords here to the Ace of Pentacles, I almost kind of feel like the person you're dealing with completely just doesn't necessarily listen. I think you've tried to explain this to them as much as possible. You've tried to tell them, listen, you're a great partner, but when it comes towards me going through something or me being upset with you, you don't know how to communicate properly. And their defense to that is, well, I do communicate properly. I communicate just fine. And you know what? If you don't feel like I'm doing such a good job, go find somebody else. Ooh. That's an energy that I see that may come through with the person you're dealing with. They may be one of those people where it's like, well, you know what? If I'm not doing such a great job, then go find yourself another partner. Ooh, it's an intense one, Pisces, okay? So when I take a look at the person you're dealing with, based on how they feel towards you, they feel that they treat you perfectly. They feel like they treat you correctly, but they don't recognize that they're absent emotionally in some really crucial parts of having a romantic relationship. They're absent in the sense of being able, did not mean to burp there, but excuse me. They're absent in being able to actually be there for you. That's the problem. Okay? In regards to what's going on with the person Pisces is dealing with throughout the second half of December, let's take a look. We have here the Five of Swords, we have here the Page of Wands, and we also have here the Tower. With the Five of Swords to the Page of Wands, I think that they're still going to be in this behavior where they are really resisting paying attention to you and working on things with you. I kind of feel like whoever you're dealing with tries to make your problems seem as if they're not that big. Because keep in mind, Pisces, you're a water sign. I'm a water sign too. I'm a Cancer. And as water signs, we definitely connect with our emotions a lot more than the rest of the zodiac. And we can feel things more deeply. We can be more empathic. And I think whoever you're connecting with over here tries to kind of invalidate your emotions and make you feel as if your problems aren't as big as they are. They try to really minimize your experience. And that right there makes you not feel validated. And I think they're in for a rude awakening here, the Tower. That's all I'm going to say. A little bit of foreshadowing in this reading. I think that what's going to be going on with this person throughout the second half of December is they're going to come to the realization of what it is they've truly been doing. I think they're going to become aware to how they've been behaving and how they've been treating you. Okay? So in the second half of December, based on what's going on with them, I still see them doing the same thing they've been doing before, but something here is going to wake them up. Now let's take a look on your side of things, Pisces, and see what we got going on. How does Pisces feel towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Pisces, please, throughout the second half of December? How does Pisces feel towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Pisces, please, throughout the second half of December 2020? First card out, we have here the Moon card. Yeah, you're very emotional over this situation. It definitely deeply upsets you. You also have two cards that came out. We have here the Ten of Wands and we have here the Temperance. The thing is, Pisces, is like, you're not asking for this person to heal you. You're not asking for this person to take away what it is you're experiencing. You're just asking to be fucking heard. That's just simply it. It's like, I'm not asking for anyone to heal me and to make me happy and to take away what it is I'm going through. I'm just asking to be heard and validated and understood with what it is I'm going through. Moving forward from that, we have the Four of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands, and we have the Hierophant. You value your relationship with this person, Pisces, and you do believe that it is quite a good relationship too. It's not like you look at this relationship and you're like, wow, this is the worst thing in the world. I don't think that's true. I think you value the connection and relationship that you have to this person, but at the same time, you just wish that you could feel comfortable expressing yourself a lot more, because this person kind of made you feel uncomfortable with expressing yourself for quite some time. And like I said, throughout the second half of the month, Pisces, you will be expressing yourself to your fullest extent, but how you feel is you feel like you're just emotionally tuned out, and that's something that makes you unhappy. You know, it's like, if you're my partner and you're committed to me, you know, you should be committed to, you know, hearing me out and validating what I'm going through and paying attention to me when I'm upset, right? Five of Cups. Moving forward from that, we also have here the Three of Swords. When this person invalidates your feelings and emotions, it just makes you feel like they don't care for you at all. That's another thing that I'm seeing coming through. It's almost as if, like, when they don't, like, actually pay attention to what it is you're experiencing, and when they do sweep things under the rug, it tends to make you feel like you're not cared for as well. So that's another thing going on in regards to this connection. Now, let's take a look here and see what's going on with Pisces throughout the second half of December. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we got going on for Pisces throughout the second half of December 15th through the 31st? We have here the Nine of Pentacles. We have here the Nine of Swords. And we also have here the Page of Cups. I think that you're getting to that point where your problems, okay, or what it is you've been experiencing has been pushed away for so long that it's time for you to step into that confident energy and basically explain to the person, okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to tell you what it is I'm going through. You're going to sit back and listen. Like, remember how I told you in the beginning of the reading, You're going to really express yourself. You're not going to be taking any BS. Yeah, that's happening here. What's going on for you throughout the second half of December is you're going to get to the point where you're so tired of being inside your head and feeling like you need to repress your energy or repress what you're going through, that it's going to make you express everything, okay? And what you're going to be expressing is what you're experiencing to the person you love. So Pisces, I do feel like in the second half of December here, it's like, look, I can't hold back anymore. Here's what's on my mind. Here's what's on my chest. Here's what I'm going through. And I shouldn't have to repress my feelings and emotions, and I shouldn't be scared to be vulnerable around somebody that I love. I should be authentically myself. And if you don't want to listen to that, if you don't want to accept that, if you want to make my problems look like no problem at all, go ahead and do that. But guess what? I'm going to express myself point blank motherfucking period, okay? Because I feel like you guys are getting fed up with feeling like you need to repress your feelings and emotions in regards to where energies are aligning between Pisces and the person they're dealing with. God damn. Throughout the second half of December, let's take a look there. We have here the Seven of Swords, we have here the Ace of Cups, and we have here the Hangman card. I think that where the energies are aligning, Pisces, is you basically saying, look, you can either accept what it is that I go through and try to work on this relationship harder with me, or you can basically let things go on and continue to remain the same. But Pisces is basically saying, I'm not going to tolerate this anymore. I'm not going to tolerate having to hide how I feel just because you don't want to hear it. I'm not going to hide how I feel just because you don't think that it's something important to be upset over. I'm going to authentically be myself. And if you respect that, fine. But if you do not love that version of me, that's fine too. Because I have to be 110% authentically me. And if that's something you can't accept, then you may need to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So I feel like in the second half of your month here, Pisces, you're kind of going to be explaining to the person you're dealing with, look, you can have me for who I am, but if you cannot accept me, then there's nothing I can do about it, okay? Because I'm only going to be myself. As for the overall outcome, please, between Pisces and the person they're dealing with throughout the second half of December, let's take a look there. What do we got going on for the overall outcome, please, for Pisces? And we have here the Emperor. Beautiful. Sorry about that, Pisces. I had a phone call, but as I was saying, the outcome that's present here, we have here the Emperor. This is basically about you guys realizing that you're in control. You can choose to express your feelings and emotions, or you can choose to repress them. I feel like for a long time, because this person made you feel like your problems weren't so big, because they made you feel like your emotions weren't necessarily valid, that made you feel like you should repress what you're going through, because it almost made you feel like you were an emotional burden. But with the Emperor card here, you're recognizing, I am not an emotional burden. I'm a fucking person. And I'm a person who has feelings. And I'm a water sign who has feelings. Go figure. And if you can't accept that part about me, then it is what it is. I think this is you embracing yourself 110%, being the authentic person that you are. And with that all being said, if the person you're dealing with chooses not to accept that part of you, then you'll keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. At the end of the day, I think you're done apologizing for having feelings, and you're done apologizing for wanting to be validated and cared for. And you know what? You deserve to be validated, cherished, and cared for, Pisces. So, there may be some change here. At least for now, I'm not seeing anything happening. Except for the fact that the person you're dealing with coming to an understanding of what it is you're going through. Remember, they're going to have that tower moment. That tower moment is them understanding you, but that's all that seems to be coming through here at the second half of the month. So I'm glad to see you're expressing yourself. I'm glad to see that you're standing up for yourself. And of course, I'm glad to see that your point is being made and your person here is understanding what you've been trying to tell them for quite some time. In regards to the rest of the relationship and how that's going to go, that's definitely up to you, Pisces. I'm not too sure if this is going to change everything, but for now, at least what we can see is that you're expressing yourself and that the person you're dealing with is starting to understand what it is you're going through, okay? So with that all being said, Pisces, thank you so much for coming out, man. It's much appreciated. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if this message resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. If it's not your message, it's not your message. Have an awesome and amazing Happy New Year, guys. Enjoy the rest of your 2020, and I will see you guys in January 2021. Much love, Pisces. Peace.